Well, on that note, this was the message from one school teacher from Croydon. Give them something better to belong to and more opportunities if we want to keep teenagers safe from gangs and violent crime. Perhaps he should know because he's seen young people turn their lives around thanks to music. He set up a rap club at his school and today they got the chance to perform at Wembley Arena. Sonja Jessup has the story.
On stage, in the spotlight at Wembley Arena, 10,000 fans cheering them on, these teenagers look like stars. But come with us behind the scenes and they'll tell you about how they got here and how a simple rap club in Croydon turned their lives around.
Let me tell you the story about a girl that was born and raised in London. It was in hunky-dory, kept her head just above water. Sadness for her was mandatory, glory, she just want to feel the glory.
16-year-old Tia wrote this rap about mental health. She says before Rap Club, things were very different for her.
In school, I wasn't good. I'll tell you that for free. I was just messing about, basically.
Music, she says, can be an escape for teenagers from violence and gangs. The band she's in, Kingdom, has become her family.
So everyone kind of boosts each other. Like when we make a song, and then you give it to the others and you're like, what do you think? And they're like, yeah, you feel confident going in, so it's like nothing can really get you down.
I put a book in his hand to like show a contrast between don't judge a book by its cover. Like you could look a certain way.
Keanu, who's also 16, has recently launched his own clothing brand. Before Rap Club, he was close to being expelled from school.
My friends were getting more involved into like gang affiliated things. So obviously I started to like drift that way, and then when year 9 came I started rapping. That's the first time I started doing it, and like it kind of showed me a different way, like I could express my feelings through music instead of doing certain other activities that I wasn't meant to do.
The club got off the ground thanks to this teacher. Ben Turner says the band has given the teenagers a sense of belonging, a way to express themselves, and that's at the root of tackling violent crime.
It doesn't have to be the way that I'm doing it with music. It could be through sport. It could just be by the way that they engage with school. But having that place to be, which is the thing which they all talk about, they call it a community before they call it a band. And I think that is what really needs to be the focus, really.
Today's event has brought together thousands of pupils across the UK. Set up by education charity The Transformation Trust, it's both a gig and a careers fair.
So we are on stage at Wembley Arena and we've got 10,000 young people just taking their seats. They're going to be watching Razorlight, Professor Green, and then...
It was time for the Croydon teenagers to steal the spotlight. And how do you top performing at Wembley Arena? Well, they've written a musical. Next year, they'll take it to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Sonja Jessup, BBC London News.